Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Uh-oh. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. I fixed it. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Diddy. Hey, Alicia. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all? Uh-oh. Let me know if y'all can hear me as well. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Mama V, letting me know you can hear me. All right, I'm gonna give just a few moments for everybody to come in. Y'all know that I'm gonna do this, and then of course we're gonna get into the Diddy of it all this morning. Um, I was trying to create a poll, but I don't want another option. Your question is too long. Oh Lord. Uh, I'll just do this. Hold on, y'all. Hey Lasso, good morning. Good morning. Um, There we go. Okay, y'all. I had to. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome on in, Lasso. Hey, okay, Callaway. We're going to get started in just a minute. This is some new information, y'all. This just happened last night. So we're going to definitely get into it. Um, People are so impatient, y'all. We just woke up. Shoot, come on in and have a seat. Um, okay, so I just started a poll in the chat. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but let me know what you guys think. It's kind of long. It's a long poll. All right. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So you guys know that um what happened last night? What do you mean? What do you mean? We about to get into all of this in just a second. I don't know if you're referring to this, but we're about to get into it. All right. So we all read Johnny Gill's response to the entertainer, the freak off dude that was around there with around Diddy and all of this stuff. He came on here telling us about him and Cassie's experience, and in my opinion, just doing a little bit too much talking. Okay, now we have heard this rumor about Johnny Gill, and I'm just gonna say allegedly. We have heard this rumor about Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy for quite some time now. Like this is really nothing new, right? We've heard this rumor for years. I think if my memory serves me correctly, I think Wendy Williams was the first person to kind of expose that in a sense, right? Hey Harold, good morning, good morning. Wendy Williams kind of exposed that back in the day about Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill. Now, what I need you guys to understand is I really don't care what Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy do. It's not my business. However, we've heard those rumors for years. We've heard those rumors for years. Now, me, my opinion doesn't change about him. He came down here to this internet, I guess, trying to clear things up after Johnny Gill's response last week or a couple days ago. He came down here last night on Armand's platform. And see, this is the problem that I have. If you claim to be an openly straight man, I'm not saying that you can't go to no gay man's platform, but you go to an openly gay man's platform to spread rumors about two people that are in the entertainment industry as if it was going to give you that ooh, moment. And it didn't give that. Because again, people have been hearing that for some time now. Like, it didn't give that. And again, I got a problem with an openly straight man going on an openly gay man's platform and doing stuff like this. Like, I think that this is insane to try to out somebody based on what? Why in the world did Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy, somebody please tell me that, why did they deserve a stray in you talking about freak offs with Diddy and Cassie? Somebody tell me why they caught strays and why you even opened up your sinking mouth to speak on them when we should be focused on what you're doing and what you've done. That's what I want to know. I really want to know. I really want to know, why are we concerned about someone else instead of telling our very own business? There was no reason for you to bring up Eddie Murphy or Johnny Gill. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the new audio clip that that's on Armand's page. Shout out to Armand. I guess Odu called in on Armand's show yesterday, and here's what we heard. So give me 1 second. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm missing a cellular phone, but we're going to use this one. Just turn off my Bluetooth. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. Johnny and Eddie are old school. If there's some truth to this man's claim, I doubt they'll be in it. Right. That's my thing. Like, and then what y'all are going to hear, you're literally going to hear Armand tell him to like elaborate on it a little bit. And he was like, I saw what I saw. It's weird. It's weird. Let's listen, y'all.
All right, what's going on with you? I don't know. He mad at me. He should be mad at Bobby, though, because Bobby's the one that left. So did you actually see that? Yeah, I saw it. And that's why he said the nigga is broke. He won't stand on 10 toes. Nigga, I'll stand on 20 toes, nigga. I'm like, dude, listen. You did it. It's not like you can't go on Google and find 1,000 references to what I was saying. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even saying it to oust the nigga. I was just saying it to prove a point. This is highly weird. I've seen other things before, but it's the depths of the.
Now, won't you talk? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to it. Good morning, Thais. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Major. Good morning, Melanin Beauty. Listen. You didn't say it to oust them. There was no reason for you to bring up nobody else in Hollywood. You got enough going on over there with your sunken old ass face that you could have talked about you ain't have to talk about this man's stuff. Like, make it make sense. Why are you over here discussing this? And sir, the rumors have been around for years. I told y'all Wendy Williams was the first person to literally say anything about Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy, but they are rumors. Do we think in our good brains that Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill, and listen, I'm not in them folks' bedrooms, so I don't know what they do. But my thing is, do you see them actually doing this in front of people? In front of a whole crowd of people. They're at a party in Hollywood Hills, and then they just happen to be standing at the bottom of the stairwell and they just started kissing and locking tongues. Sir, I'm sorry. I don't believe this man.
Listen, you did it. It's not like you can't go on Google and find 1,000 references to what I was saying. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even saying it to oust a nigga. I was just saying it to prove a point. This is highly weird. I've seen other things before, but you know, it's the depths of depravity, they do go a long way. That's all I wanted to say, man. And thank you. You know, I got a couple publishing companies hitting me up. You know, we negotiating back and forth, and yeah, go ahead and slide me something. Yeah, get that. Yeah, definitely. I'm put you in the credits, nigga. Yo, you are so funny. Yeah. Listen, I met a lot of interesting people, man. I want to just say thank you, man. So how's life been for you? Man, life is great. Every day I wake up, man, I'm happy. A lot of people go to bed, they don't wake up. Mm-hmm. You know, they got plans. And so, you'll probably work more than him now. Now, don't you keep trying to troll Johnny Gill over here and have him suing me. Now, apologize to Johnny Gill if you lied. Sorry, I didn't lie. I didn't lie on him. That's why I said it's like whatever. Johnny, take me to court, nigga. Please. Are you willing to go to court? Yeah. Nigga, like I said, nigga, I saw what I saw. You can't trespass my eyes. So what did you see exactly?
Trespass your eyes.
At a party in the hotel. What did you see? Armand. I'm not remedial. Nigga, I told you what I saw. I said, to go here. What did you see? Nigga, I saw nigga, the banana and tailpipe and my, you know, swapping fluids in a major way. In a real way. Yeah, be mad at me about that. I mean, you just mad. You did it. Be mad. He too old to be mad. He like, what, 58, 59?
He too old to be mad.
Like, in my mind, I'm like, how do you see that? Because where were you at in the party? It was just like a nigga. You gotta understand, this is my first party ever. We just rapped Coach Carter. So me, I'm walking around. I'm just taking this shit in. I got the same Heineken the whole night because, again, these are the weirdos. So I take my Heineken and I just carry it the whole night so I don't look like a weirdo with no drink. Oh, you and Johnny Gill?
First of all, let me say this. Lord, it's early. It's early, Lord. And I know you... Let me tell you something. An openly straight man that doesn't use a straight, you're not using a straight story to out people. You're literally using a gay story and you claim to be straight and you go to an openly gay man's platform and this is what you choose to do. Like, sir, you did not see that. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Now, I want to be very clear. This again, I don't care what Johnny Gill or Eddie Murphy is doing. Honestly, I could care less. But I wanted to bring this to y'all because this man is doubling down talking about taking me to court. Now, sir, I'm no lawyer. I'm no attorney. And, I don't nobody take no legal advice from me. But I think if you go around there to the court, you're going to have to prove you saw that. That's what I think. I think you're going to have to prove you saw that. Are we on one accord, chat? Don't y'all think that he's going to have to prove that in court, that he actually saw that with his own eyes? See, you think Johnny Gill is playing with you. I hope Johnny Gill not playing with you. I hope he take you all the way up and through there, is what I hope. And then when you come out, you gonna come out and your face gonna be sunken in some more. I don't know how much more it can be sunken in, but you gonna have to prove you saw that in court, sir. And that one Heineken that you had all night, it ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you with your delusions. It's not gonna help you. I don't believe nothing you say. I don't believe nothing you say. And that's my thing. If you really trying to prove it, you trying to prove something, trying to prove that Hollywood is weird and all of this kind of stuff, show the receipts. What receipts do you have? None. Tell us again. Armand want to make sure the details are solidified in the lawsuit. Okay, mother. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, everybody. I know it's early, and I had to come to y'all with an update. Yeah, you're gonna have to show proof. I don't believe nothing he's saying. And my thoughts is that you still not telling the truth. Anybody can get up on a platform and say, "Oh my God, go ahead and take me to court." It don't mean you telling the truth. It don't mean you saw it. Not with your Ozempic face. Oh my God, not Ozempic face. Yeah, this man look like he done fought Civil War, World War One and Two. Child, you look tired by the face. Look, woe out. Like all your life you had to fight. Chef Eddie is an Aries. I dated two of them, and one to beware are known to be discreet and don't put our business out there like that. Well, and I mean, we ain't really even heard from Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Eddie Murphy. I don't really see Eddie Murphy on social media responding to stuff. Johnny Gill was the only person who responded thus far. Shoot, we don't know what Eddie Murphy is capable of doing. And one thing about it, and two things for sure. You playing with people who know people that know people that know people. So I wouldn't be playing with folks like this in the industry and going back and forth with people. In our mind, I wouldn't jeopardize my platform to keep going back and forth with. Let him get his own platform and tell his story between Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy, so you don't get caught up in no mess, Armand. Now it's a little kiki and it's a little funny to you, but just being all honest, I would no longer let that man come up on my platform and spread these type of rumors. You're gonna have to do that on your own time. You do that on your own Instagram, because I don't even want my platform named in no lawsuit. Huh? I don't even want my platform named in no lawsuit. So let's fix this. Let's fix this. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not finna keep coming over here doing that. Let's say he did see what he claims he saw. How is that your place to expose that? A kiss between two consenting adults isn't breaking news. I agree. But of course it's breaking news to him, Harold, because he professes to be a straight man who wants to expose who he thinks is gay or on a different, like, it's all an agenda. It's an agenda, which I don't believe you a straight man. I'm sorry. I'm not making you gay, but I don't believe you straight. I don't believe you strictly the kunani. I don't believe you only like kitty cat. I don't believe that. I'm just saying. Because what you're doing is what the girls do. Girls do this. And when I say girls, y'all know, mother, if you still in the chat, you know what I'm talking about when I say girls. Harold, you know what I'm talking about when I say the girls do stuff like that. What straight man y'all know sitting up exposing something like that? Let's just be for real. What straight man y'all know that profess to be a straight man gets on the platform of a gay man and literally exposes something? Like, come on. Come on. Listen. All I'm saying again, this is what girls do. Men ain't sitting up doing this. Like, straight men ain't sitting up exposing and doing stuff like this. Like, sir, you with your ugly self, my God. And this and every time, he's so fine. He's so fine. The man got a body, okay? But look at his pencil neck. Like, look at his face. No, absolutely not. Thank you, mother, because, like, Who is doing this? Especially when you're making rounds talking about what two grown men are doing. That's my thing. Like, I don't believe him. I call cap on the fact that he saw this. I'm not saying that because listen, you can't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't put nothing past nobody. And I ain't over there with Johnny Gill or Eddie Murphy. Because if you anyway, let me move on. I'm not even gonna say that. I just think this is dumb. I do. Miss Major, that what they say. They say he was fine. Let me see. Lasso said Eddie been in this business too long to be doing that in front of some randoms. That's why Eddie not saying nothing. He's used to the rumors. Very well could be true. That very well absolutely could be true. Hell, Johnny Gill maybe just got fed up, child. Maybe he just got fed up. But also, he from the DC. You know what I'm saying? The hood came out of him. Child, I ain't gonna repeat what he said because I got my video demonetized. Eddie and Johnny aren't bothering anybody. I think that's why, to me, I was just sitting up wondering why Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill, out of all people, why did they catch a stray? Talking about, I'm just trying to prove a point. I wasn't trying to out them. I'm just trying to prove a point. Little baby, that's why I got a meeting in like 15 minutes. And then y'all know we go live about Diddy. What time is it? It's 7:00. We go live about Diddy around 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. When the jury gets in the courtroom. Hey, let's get into it. Food TV. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. And again, Armand, I will risk my platform. Make this sinking face bastard get on his own platform and talk all as much as he want to. You wouldn't keep coming over here to my house, interrupt and sitting up here lying on these people. Absolutely not. No, do it on your own. It was so random. Like, I watched the full interview, y'all. I watched the full interview, and that literally came out of nowhere. Just like y'all heard it in the snippet, right? When he originally said it. I promise y'all that was the same way it was in the video. And then what Armand had to do was, because after he said it, he only gave surface level details, which tells me you heard these rumors and then you kind of added a little funk to it, right? You added a little bit of spice to it, right? But it came out of nowhere. Then when Armand was like, wait, let's get back to Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy. How did you see that? Explain more. He never wants to elaborate even more past what he's already said about them being at the bottom of the stairwell and he just happened to be walking down the stairs and seeing them kissing. Like, sir, that's so vague and weird. You're weird. You're weird. I don't like people like this. I really don't. I don't like people like this. You can't entertain my space if you like this. I don't like this. Again, I think you got this stuff offline. You been hearing about the rumors for all these long years, and then you just decided to add funk to it and you brought it up here. But again, I'm just trying to figure out why a straight man is doing it. Child. Can't elaborate on a lie. He a lie. Hey, IBV. Yeah, to make it seem more salacious. Yeah. He added sauce to make it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So when Armand says, and we're gonna listen to the audio again, but when Armand tells him or asks him to elaborate, and you can tell Armand cut the video. You can tell Armand cut the video, but if you listen to it, you can hear Armand literally asking him, like, can you talk more about it? And then he again, I already told you what I saw. Is he connected to Diddy? Absolutely, he connected to Diddy. This was one of Diddy's freak off people. This is one that they call very often. So let me just let y'all know who this man is. So the man in the center of the thumbnail is a man. He said he had at least 8 to 10 freak offs with Cassie and Diddy. Okay, he made mention that the first time he thought that he was going to dance. He thought he was going to be, he thought he was going to strip, right? He sat there for hours and hours and hours, like Moody Long told y'all, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. He sat there, and then he said that on the laptop that was sitting on this little table, he saw Bad Boys logo. And when he was looking at the computer, Cassie came and closed the computer down. Cassie told him we about to get ready. He had on his Timbs, he had on a wife beater and a t-shirt and all this. And I'm just telling y'all what he said. Okay. No, this is not the Punisher. I do too, mother. I do too. I'm right there with you. I hope he sued down to the ground. I hope he right there at the courthouse this morning. To be honest, I hope he camped out. Jonny Gill is encamping around the courthouse. Absolutely. So he was basically saying, like, he went in the room or whatever. Diddy had this bandana over his face. He had on shades. He had on a black hoodie, and the strings on the hoodie was tied real tight so you couldn't see him. He said he didn't have on no bottoms. He sat like catty corner behind him while he was doing what he was doing to Cassie. The man said that Diddy kept giving Cassie orders talking about take that big black thing out. Baby, I ain't trying to get no demonetization. I need my coins. Okay. He told him to take his big slanger out. He told Cassie to get the sucking on it and all that kind of stuff. And they just kept on doing that. He said the first time he did it, he was nervous. He also made mention that Cassie never seemed like she didn't want to do it. Right. He also made mention, and I believe this piece about what he's saying. I believe this. He said that while he was doing Cassie, I guess at one point his thing was no longer hard no more. Okay. And Diddy walked out of the room with no bottoms on. Okay, you could just see ass walking out of the room. He didn't have no bottoms on. He walked out of the room and yelled, "Get that thing hard." Or "Get it hard." Something like that he yelled, right? So then he said, next thing he know, a few minutes later, he heard Diddy back in the back over there, just stroking on his meat. And he said Diddy was going to town on that little itty bitty Diddy Tootsie Roll. That's what he said. I'm not making this up. I did what the man said. He said that Diddy was going to town beating on his itty bitty Tootsie Roll. And I thought, oh my God. So then he said that he never saw Diddy. He saw Diddy leave the room because, again, he was facing the door. So he said he saw Diddy leave the room, but he never saw Diddy come back in the room. He said Diddy got little private compartments in that house, little tunnels and stuff he be crawling through. I believe that too. I do believe that. Diddy do look like somebody who just show up. Diddy do look like somebody that just show up. Like you just be like, where you come from? I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. That I do believe. I believe that. That lady did say, well, Armand said, did Diddy have a itty bitty Diddy? And the guy said, this man right here in the center said, it didn't go past the palm of his hand. That's what he said. Then Armand said, so you saying he not as big as you? And the man was like, oh, no, he not. Oh, no. I'm just telling y'all, go over there and listen to the interview if you don't believe me, because that's what he said. That's absolutely what he said. Then he said that when he finished on Cassie, and he leaned over to get a towel. And Cassie told him, no, don't you get no towel. Don't you get no towel. Diddy don't like for you to wipe your finishings up. Okay? Diddy like to play with the men's finishings. Okay? Diddy like to play with the men's finishings. So leave it on there. Don't wipe it up. I ain't gave you no towel for a reason. That's what the man said, y'all. The man said it. I ain't baby, I told y'all, Diddy like to play with the men's finishings. Okay? He say now Cassie told y'all he liked it rubbed on his nipples. All right, so back to the man. The Punisher is the other dude that's doing interviews around here. I want y'all to sit down somewhere. Not Sly. The Punisher is doing interviews with CNN and all of them people. Get somewhere, sit y'all down. Why is y'all doing interviews? Y'all literally sex workers. What is y'all doing interviews for? Anyway, so then he said after he finished and Cassie told him, don't you reach over there and get no towel. He said he went in the bathroom. He took the quickest shower ever. Came out, feet was still wet and everything like that. He said Cassie opened the door. Cassie had on a robe. So I guess Diddy had licked up the finishings or something like that. I don't know what Diddy did with it. I don't know. Now they typically say that after he leave the room and stuff like that, after the person leave the room, Diddy goes in and starts having sex with Cassie or whoever's doing the freak off at that particular time. I'm just saying what they testifying to. Okay? I ain't making it up. I'm just telling you. All right. So then he said Cassie gave him $5,000. And he said the least that he made with Diddy was $3,800, and he made more than $5,000, but he wouldn't give the amount. But that particular time, he made $5,000. Okay. Now again, remember the first time that he went, he said that he thought that he was under the impression that he was just dancing for Cassie. He didn't know that he was actually gonna have sex with Cassie until Diddy went to the bathroom or something and grabbed some condoms and threw condoms at the man. I was telling y'all, go over there and listen to it. Go over there and listen to it, and I think you're gonna get your life, and you're gonna realize I am not making nothing up. The Punisher said he did not see any crimes. Well, one of the crimes is that he can't get his thing up no more. He said he called himself the Mr. Freezer Meat. Remember what he called himself? Freezer Meat. Cause that meat freezes and it don't get hard and freeze. It get limp and it freeze. Mr. Freezer Meat Man. I guess that's why he around here talking. He say he can't do nothing else no more. So he around here doing a whole bunch of talking. He didn't do interviews. And y'all, I don't know when y'all gonna learn. When is our people gonna learn to stop going around at the Vlad TV? When? When will our people learn? Y'all gonna go around there to that man every single time, and that man gonna get y'all in trouble every time y'all go around there. Cause what he do is he breaks down these interviews in the clips, and based on what's going on with this Diddy trial, is how he drops his clips. Now, of course, Diddy trial ain't the only thing going on, but that's how he do it. He's strategic. Every time, I promise you, every single time something come out about the Diddy case, here he go. Girl. Anyway, listen, y'all. I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just wanted y'all to hear that. Oh, let's finish it. My bad. We didn't finish it. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my audio?
I like, dude, listen. You did it. It's not.
Vlad has a known vault of blackmail entertainers incriminating themselves, and one of them is Big Boost that goes over there every other day.
The depths of depravity, they do go. Oh, you and Jonny Gill cool? What's the vibe? What's going on with you? I don't know. He mad at me. He should be mad at Bobby though, because Bobby's the one that left. You know. So did you actually see that? Yeah, I saw it, and that's why he said the nigga is broke. He won't stand on 10 toes. Nigga, I'll stand on 20 toes, nigga.
Did y'all see how he just twisted Armand's words? Armand asked him if he actually saw Jonny Gill and Eddie Murphy kiss. He's twisted up to say that he saw what Jonny Gill said about him. Because in Jonny Gill's statement, Jonny Gill did say that he was a broke nigga. That's what he said. Ooh. I did not censor myself. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all bless the platform as well, because I am not censoring myself, okay?
You know what I mean? And I wasn't even saying it to oust the nigga. I was just saying it to prove a point. This is highly weird. I've seen other things before, but you know, it's the depths of depravity, they do go a long way. That's all I wanted to say, man. And thank you. You know, I got a couple publishing companies hitting me up. You know, we negotiating back and forth, and
yeah, go ahead and slide me something. Yeah, get that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put you in the credits, nigga.
Yo, you are so funny.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna do this today.
I've met a lot of interesting people, man. I want to just say thank you, man.
So how's life been for you?
Man, life is great. Every day I wake up, man, I'm happy. A lot of people go to bed, they don't wake up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got plans.
And so
you'll probably work more than him now.
Now, don't you keep trying to troll Johnny Gill over here and have him suing me. Now, apologize to Johnny Gill if you lied.
Sorry, I didn't lie. I didn't lie on him. That's why I said it's like whatever. Johnny, take me to court, nigga. Please.
Are you willing to go to court?
Yeah. Nigga, like I said, nigga, I saw what I saw. You can't trespass my eyes.
So what did you see exactly? You were at a party in the whole. What did you see?
Armand. I'm not remedial. Nigga, I told you what I saw. I think to go over here.
That right there tells me everything I need to know.
Nigga, the banana and tailpipe and my, you know, swapping fluids in a major way.
In a real way.
Yeah, be mad at me about that. I mean, you just mad. You did it. Be mad. And he too old to be mad. He like, what, 58, 59?
Who the fuck tells somebody how old they can be, like how old they need to be mad? What since when have an age been a factor on why somebody is damn mad? What the hell are you talking about? He too old to be mad. I'll get on here and roast your ass down to the ground. Sit up and talking about I'm too old to be mad. What the fuck do you mean? If it's a lie hole, I can be mad if I'm 99 years damn old. Who are you to be telling me that I'm too old to be mad about you out here lying on me? What? Girl, I can't. Anyway, I ain't got no time. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all have a good morning. Have a good morning. I'll see you guys in an hour or so to go over the Diddy trial for today. All right. It looks like the prosecution may rest today, but we'll definitely go over it. All right. With that being said, y'all have a good morning, and I will talk to y'all in a few. Peace.